Well, it is Thursday, October 31st, 2019, and it's Halloween evening, and that means that it is my 18th wedding anniversary, and also the 17th year I've spent without my parents present. They've been gone for many years now, and I got to thinking about them today, and I took them both out of the place where I keep them, and then got very sad when I realized that they were covered with a layer of dust. So I thought maybe I'd bring them out, and while I clean them up, just kind of let them know how things have been going over the last 17 years or so since they've passed. So Mom and Dad, since you've gone, I've gotten remarried and rejobbed several times. Remarried only once, though. I've lost several cats to old age, most of which you hadn't even met. It's been that long. On days like this, when they say the veil is the thinnest between the living and the dead, sometimes I wonder if you're watching. I wonder if you can hear me or see me. Or if time passes differently in whatever plane of existence you both happen to be in. I remember one of the questions Dad asked me right before he passed. Mom, it was about 5 months after you had died, and I know you had been married a few times before, but Dad had asked me if I knew who he would be spending eternity with, since you'd been married a few times before. He wasn't sure if he would be with you, and he wanted to. And he was so scared when he asked. You could just see it, hopeful in his face that it would be you. And I told him that from my understanding, that when a person dies, the person that had left before they did and they were married to would be the person that they spend eternity with. I remember he felt relieved by that. Or I should say, I remember you felt relieved by that, Dad. And Mom, I don't know. Is it true? Are you both together right now? If you were, just want to let you know that we're doing pretty good, myself and Christopher. I know. When I first told you about Christopher, that I was getting divorced from my first husband, I remember, Mom, you were not very happy. You were not happy at all. You didn't want me to give up my first husband. And I remember I told you it wasn't so much that I was giving him up, but just finally letting him go. There's only so long you can hold on to something that's dead before it starts poisoning you, too. So I let him go, and I met someone else. Like you do. And I love this one with all my heart. He's the best man on the planet. Even better than Marilyn Manson. And even better than David Bowie. So I'm still living in this house. The one that you remember seeing when you were still here. And I love my job now. Let's see, when you were here, I had just quit working at a grocery store. And that was, oh my God, I was 40. That was about 18 years ago. So much time has passed. But honestly, I'm still the same weird person that I was. I think I was always that way, even as a baby. Can you hear me? Are you out there? Are you in there? I'm here, wherever here is, to you. If you're around, why don't you let me know how you're doing? Dad, if you're still with Mom, let me know how you're doing and how's things. But I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I haven't killed myself yet. Sometimes that surprises me. Most of the time it doesn't. I think I've pretty much just gotten used to how weird and stupid life is, generally. And I say that sitting in front of a tiny pseudo kitchen set up here in my upstairs lair, because apparently small things are what I love now, today. I don't know what I'll love tomorrow, but today I love them. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember what you guys look like. I have to get out pictures. And they're never current pictures. They're always pictures from so many decades ago. I guess that's a good thing. I guess if you're going to remember someone, you should remember them when they were hale and hearty rather than when they were fading out of this life. I do miss you guys. I know sometimes it might not seem like it. Oh, with my big talk about how I'm an orphan and nobody really cares. But I know you both did. I'm sure that being a parent through the 50s and 60s was probably a lot weirder than it is now. But I'm still here. I'm still standing. And yeah, the bloodline dies out with me because I never had any children, but the human race is not in any danger of that, even though there are some people I know that could stand to be taken out of the gene pool. But I'm not one of them anymore. So, Mom and Dad, if you can hear me, it's my wedding anniversary. Yeah, I know, I got married on Halloween. That was one of the things you never really wanted me to do when I was younger, but I finally did it. I didn't get to do it on my first wedding because I went ahead and did what everyone else wanted me to do. On my second wedding, I did. I got married on Halloween. So I am happy, just so you know. And I do miss you guys. Don't really seem to have a whole lot of family left, a little bit here and there. But just so you know, I do miss you. And that's all I really had to say. I just wanted to share it with you. So if you can hear me, I'm putting it out there. Let me know if you can. Bye. I love you guys. I miss you.